Television.
Welcome to the 5.5 Leg Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Coast Cigar and Lounge in beautiful Ocean Springs, Mississippi. I'm joined by my co-host Bones, and in the background, walking up to the chair, is Mort. And I am Maverick, welcoming you to the show once again. Well, good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, boy. To all of those coming in from Florida and Georgia and North and South Carolina, best of luck to you.
God bless you. I hope that you're safe. There was not too much damage.
All our friends in Florida, like Boston, Jimmy, Kevin, and Jess, Scott, and Brittany, they're all safe. It went a little bit. It turned a little bit away from Tallahassee, so Tallahassee survived a little bit.
Yeah, it was on the clean side of it.
Yeah, they didn't get hit. I mean, and then it turned a lot because it was going like right at it.
Yeah.
But it's hard to, people just gotta, you know, when you're in St. Petersburg or wherever that was in fucking Tampa and they closed the bridge, yeah, you should have got out.
Yeah, it's too late. Can't get out there. We know all about that around here. It's hurricanes and closing bridges.
You can't wait too long, man. It hits at Cat 1, we're okay. Cat 2, we're batting down hatches. 3, packing and going.
2, you're kind of moving things around your backyard so it doesn't end up in your
I
neighbor's
see a
yard.
picture of a girl that had all her stuff in the swimming pool, all of her lawn furniture.
Yep.
It was all metal stuff.
Yep.
And she was sitting in the pool on one of the chairs, actually smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
And having a drink.
Dude, if I put my lawn furniture in the fucking
You wouldn't get it out.
I'm not getting it out. It's too heavy. It's the hard recycled plastic shit.
But that is a solid place to put it.
Yeah.
I knew that when I was a pool owner. If you got pool furniture and you don't feel like putting it in a shed or plug it into the garage, just throw it in the pool.
It might move fairly easy once it's in the water, you know, because we're distribution of weight and everything. So yeah,
Picking it up.
We could probably get it to the end, and
I don't know.
2 people can do it. One person ain't doing it.
No, for sure.
No,
I have to
but
do a little compliment today. Your mustache is looking very good. Yeah.
makes almost that shit go
Well, I wish that was it.
well.
But it's looking very sporty.
It's pomade, or
So
whatever the heck
Yeah.
it's called.
this morning
Pomade or
we're
something?
smoking a blended coffee that I picked up from a local eatery. It just looked intriguing. Mort's going to read about it in a second.
Yeah.
And then we're smoking the new Micallef Red that it's been released a little bit.
Yeah.
But it finally made it down to the coast at Banner Rays and hopefully coming here.
Again, it's the Micallef Red.
I'm just not a fan of the coffee, but I'll give it another. I'll drink it and
Wait, see,
it's way strong. Way strong.
I had to have a heavy dose of cream and a heavy dose of brown sugar
Oh, wow.
because it's very strong.
Yes.
And
It
you
is,
like strong.
La Reserva Tierra, Colombia. And we'll talk about it in depth in a few, but
Okay,
yes,
let's
it
get
is.
out.
It is a very strong
Let's
coffee.
get out of the way. My Giants lost last night. We're going with fucking Cowboys.
Tell you what,
We deserve to lose. They played okay, but you get in the red zone 5-6 times, you know, you get a field goal. You're not going to
you
win.
got problems with your
But-
offense.
We also, there's a couple plays that are questionable, like the no call, or missed call. Let me repeat that. The missed call. They called the Giants for a face mask when it was actually on the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But one play's not going to make when lose. Well, one play can lose a game for sure.
But it's
play's
one
not-
bad play.
It's demoralizing,
Yeah,
I'll tell you
especially
what,
when you know it's a play that
and you're at home.
I'm going to have to
Yeah.
say too that both of them are not doing well. Even the Cowboys got to win. They're not playing real good.
Well, we either played better than expectations, 'cause the way we
When
played.
they play,
They played a little bit, but I think Silver's in the back. You might agree that his Cowboys are not playing up to their potential. Right?
I know every year you hear it's this is our year, baby. This is
you got to say that for the fan base, for the TV base. Oh,
I think Cowboys got a lack of running game as bad as fucking Giants. You gotta Barkley wannabe wearing his fucking jersey. Why he's wearing his jersey? But we have no running game.
No.
When you're in the end zone, when you're in the red zone like that, you don't have a running game. You're not scoring.
Yeah, because as most people that watch football, especially professionals, know better. Pass plays in the end zone when you're 10, 15 yards away from the end zone, pass plays don't work that well. Unless it's your favorite play.
Tight end.
Tight end screen.
Yeah.
Now the Giants did lose Neighbors last night. So you know how long he's going to be out, they say?
He just has
A mild concussion.
That's just one game. Give him a big concussion, he stays out
I
2
think he's going to be at least a week, I think.
Well, that gives him the next game.
But he's playing well. He's doing well, but it is what it is. I also with 2 sticks.
I get mild concussions whenever I lift off my wife.
Yeah, right. That's exactly right.
That's why I don't.
And that's awful.
Well,
That's why
unfortunately, I just don't. I tend not to learn.
No.
Well, maybe she can give us concussions to the kids and see how they do.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right, what are we on to? We did football. No, that's professional football.
Well,
I did move up in 2 of my
in
silvers and 2 of my DraftKings pools to second after week 4. Woohoo! I'm sitting at $26 plus. $26 plus. It's better than losing money.
And did you put money in?
Yes.
Then you lost money.
Well, $3. It's a
$3 to a George person is a lot.
It's a year long. It's a year long football pool.
Okay.
You But like the $3 you put in, it all depends.
Can we see who's joining us?
You got
Fine.
one person. All right,
Jacob,
there we go.
good morning.
The bearded chef.
The bearded chef. Where are you at this week?
Ocean Springs.
Doing his cooking. He usually cooks. That's tonight.
End zone.
You at the end zone tonight?
We need to thank a viewer, a friend of the show, Mandy Ferguson.
Oh yes.
She sent us. She promised. She said, "I'll send you some coffee from Ohio." Down came 4 different. I guess at 1 pound. No, maybe
Yeah.
ground up.
Yep,
Yeah. 4 1-pound bags of different coffee, which we'll start drinking next weekend
Okay.
and get us for a month, and then we're gonna have to recycle through coffee.
Who brought this in? Did you
We'll
bring
take
this in,
donations.
Barry? This one right here?
Yeah, and I'm regretting.
I don't think
Actually,
so.
I kind of enjoy it.
It's getting better. But
It's getting better.
I'm gonna get
the first swig is like,
whoa.
whoa,
On to,
Right.
whoa. I'm digging it.
Yeah, the first week was rough.
So pro football, we got more games this weekend. We got go Yankees. They clinched the East.
How many home runs does your boy have?
He is at 58.
And 2 games left, right?
Three games to go,
Oh, and
and he can hit 5 for 52, which is I think a little.
if
out
I
of
was
reach.
number 59, I was the pitcher,
Thank you.
I'm throwing just straight fastball. See if he can hit me. If he does, great. If he doesn't, that's great too. But I'm not throwing him no shit. I'm saying, see what you can do. See if you can hit number 60 with me.
Well, it's no record because he said it when he hit the 62.
Yeah, but I'm just saying 60 home runs is beautiful.
Oh, absolutely. 50s. Him
Yeah.
and Otani. Congrats to Otani. First 50-50 ever. 50 stolen bases, 50 home runs.
Beautiful. He's a great player and a great athlete. His interviews are shit, but
Well,
you heard about the ball, right?
yeah. Oh my God.
So there's a teenage kid that said that he's the one that owns the ball,
You know,
and he's suing the guy that had the ball.
Would he
But,
take it from him?
He's saying that yes. He's saying that the guy snatched it out of his hand.
well, there's short as video proof because they followed that fucking ball right into the stand.
Absolutely did.
So they're gonna have video proof.
And he's going to have to give that to the kid.
If he did snatch it out of the kid's hands,
So if you watch the video again, you'll see this is the guy that was the kid that was standing there looking at him like, that's my ball. When the guy held the ball up saying, you know, I got the ball, I got the ball. He was the kid that was, if you're looking at the video to the right on the screen, standing there like looking at him like, what
Where's
the hell,
the kid's
man?
father?
Unless
He's a teenage kid, older, like 18.
Maybe
Okay.
push him out of the way or something.
I don't know the whole story. I know that there's a lawsuit about it, and the actual auction house said, yeah, we've reviewed everything. We're going to auction it anyway.
Okay.
So starting
We'll
bid is
let them
500,000.
fight later. We'll get our cut, and that they can fight it out in court or whatever.
If that's the case, yeah.
I have to see the video to say for sure, but sometimes you see adults taking it from kids or pushing kids out of the way.
Yeah.
If you push them out of the way, yeah,
Oh, but if it was in the kid's hands and he held it, it belongs
Well,
to him.
that's a different
But
story.
if they were
It was
bouncing
all over
around,
it was on the ground. It was rolling around and stuff. I mean, nobody outright caught the ball.
okay. Well, then you know what?
I gotta see the video.
It's a free for all.
It's a free for all. And if the guy got it off the kid, then it's his ball.
Morning, Caitlin.
Caitlin, good
They
morning.
share a Facebook page.
Hope you're having a wonderful morning.
He's outside. She's got the windows working from the porch. She got the windows open. Nice breezes, beautiful breezes for
Was.
Ooh, yeah,
I
it's
think
warming up right
I
now.
think it. Yeah, we got a little breeze, but
But I'm thinking it's. I might be closing the pool early. I didn't have the I don't have the funds like somebody in here to screen it in and heat it and do all that shit.
you do, but you just choose not to.
I can heat it with the screening. That's quite too far. It's too far away from the house.
It is. It is a distance, but
It would be nice. But that's one more thing you got to worry about when freaking storm.
absolutely, that's the problem with,
Yep.
with those. Screen porches don't do well when the winds are ripping at about 80 miles an hour. Tend to be disappointing. Yeah, so we saw the video. I'm sure everybody did by now. The fans of the athletics
Yeah, the Oakland Athletics.
taking dirt and stuff from the field.
Yeah, they'll probably do the cherish thing and they'll auction them
They'll
off.
absolutely.
They'll do everything that has to come out of that stadium. They'll do.
Caitlin, I'm sorry. They're moving to Vegas. That's why. Better fan. Well, they probably have a bigger fan base.
More money.
Obviously, the last few games you've seen, there's nobody in the stand. Well, a lot more money.
I'll tell you what ended up happening. The Athletics wanted a new stadium.
Oh, yeah.
And Oakland said, no,
We don't have the money.
ain't happening.
Right.
I mean, think about,
Why would you build a new stadium in Oakland? California's a shithole.
it is. And the Bay Area is
I know.
degrading as far as people go because
Oh, I got something.
they just can't afford to live there anymore.
Right.
So that's why it's getting here.
You lost the football team, so what's going to happen to the stadium? And
Yeah.
they'll probably end up either letting it sit and rot or they'll destroy it and build something
Yeah.
else.
Yes.
They definitely lost the baseball team.
Yes.
They don't even have a basketball team, so
No.
I think the closest one might be the Clippers.
The Sacramento
that's
Kings.
Sacramento.
The Sacramento Kings. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. I'm not.
They've got
Well,
a hockey
Sacramento
team
does
in San Jose, but they seem to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like a bad area now for all sports. Wondering if San Francisco's next.
Well,
And that's really
they're crapping in the streets in San Francisco.
that's
so,
a hard thing to talk about when you're a San Francisco fan because
yeah.
you're going to lose the Giants, who's
Yeah.
been there for a long, long time.
49ers.
And won
They got a new park.
numerous championships. 49ers,
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah. That's big.
That is big.
I don't think they're going to go anywhere.
No, Caitlin, Oakland, I think, was the only professional team they had left after the Raiders left years and years and years ago.
Well, it wasn't years and years ago. It was only
yeah.
2 or 3 years ago.
They moved from Vegas, from LA up to Oakland. Did they not move to the LA Raiders at one time?
They were the LA
And they
Raiders.
moved up to Oakland.
Well, they moved from Oakland to LA and then
And then built that $2 billion stadium. We talked about that the other day. Somebody's talking about somebody building a stadium.
there's Andy.
Thank you for
Mandy.
the coffee, Mandy.
Thank you for the coffee.
Go Bucks.
I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. We'll see if she answers. Go A's. We'll see this weekend. I don't know who you guys got this weekend.
Michigan State. Sparty.
At,
It's on the road,
oh, that could be dangerous.
and it's on Peacock.
We got people.
Oh, I know we got Peacock. I
We
do
got
too.
Peacock, so we're gonna watch it.
It's just irritating that it's a night game, 7:30 p.m.
People are talking about that they're playing. We got to watch games whether they're college or professional on Peacock. There's some
Amazon.
Hulu,
ESPN.
Amazon Prime, ESPN Plus. There she goes. Yeah, she's a good fan. She's only Huskers on Peacock now. Caitlin's a diehard Husker.
Oh, I
That's
know.
a tough loss for us.
Huh.
But it's only one. It's in the top 25, I think, but they do better than that. I still think FSU will beat them, but not by much. We're terrible. Terrible.
So what else we got?
We're terrible.
Well, the storm was the big news.
In the country?
Yeah, for the last 5 days it seems.
Yeah.
And according to the weather forecasters, there's another one.
On his back door?
Well, it's kind of in the basement.
Okay.
It's currently actually I think I looked in this like two small depressions that are forming in the Caribbean
Yes.
that they're not sure that they say it's going to go. Granted, we all know the majority of the shit that forms in the Caribbean goes somewhere towards the Gulf, whether it's right, center, left. It's just a big body of water. So
And it's warm. Very.
I tried to get. We all know where we have our homeowners at. Pretty much all in the same place, I think. I think we're with like,
Yeah.
With Alliance.
With Alliance Insurance, that's who all we have our cars and homeowners
but-
with?
It's always predicted to hit us in Alabama. Right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
way too soon to
Yeah.
even predict it. Yeah.
If they change quick, but you're always looking for insurance. I was always told to look every 3 years. Mikey Silver's back there looks every year, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But you can't look here
During storm
between
season.
1 June and 1 December because nobody's going to write. They're not writing wind and hail policies during storm season.
If there is a storm in the Gulf, they will not insure
Right.
it.
Right, but thank God we have our insurance.
Yes.
I went checking yesterday because I checking car insurance. I have car insurance with Alliance and I have the Super Ultra through Safeco that's got all the bells and whistles. And went up. I paid every 6 months now. Went up like it was going to go up 50, so I paid the big bulk payment, knocked it down a little bit. So it's going up $20. But I keep all the benefits I want: the glass, the road, the replace. If my truck gets totaled, they'll give me enough money to buy another 2017, which I just put down on the PowerPoint.
Right.
But for $20, and I went to Progressive, not Progressive, Liberty Mutual through Navy Federal. Talking to them, give them all the information, go through all this stuff. Well, you know, we technically we're under the same thing as Safeco because we're under the umbrella of Safeco.
Right.
They're
We're
the same company.
They're under the company of Safeco. It was like $40 more a month. And he said, well, you want to cover your home? I was like, sure, let's see what it's about. Because if you can bundle, you get a little cheaper. How far you live from the water? Yeah.
Pull up Google Maps and look it up
A
yourself.
mile and a half, maybe. 2 miles at the most. From our house, we're all the way down the end.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, we don't write there. Well, nobody's going to fucking write here. Not after storms like that.
No,
If
you're
this
right.
happens. So what do? What happens?
You stay with what you got.
Right, but what?
Yeah.
And it's just going to go up and up.
It is going to go.
But
continue.
what happens if these storms continue? And they seem to be big this year. There's more this year than there were last year. So I think.
No. Name storms, no.
But both depressions and all that. But what happens if companies just decide we're not writing Mississippi?
Then you end up like Florida.
I mean, they just no insurance.
You end up like Florida, where Florida has their own insurance.
So
Yes.
the
The state runs it.
and then that's screwed.
Well,
Or is it cheaper?
it is cheaper, but what do you get when you pay cheap? You get cheap.
Yes.
So they're not solvent. In fact, probably after this storm, a lot of the people that were impacted
We're going to make the
were
claims.
under that umbrella with the state. It's going to be insolvent at that point.
Yes.
We'll be okay, Kevin.
They'll end up taxing the daylights out of
You'll be in Destin anyway.
their citizens. One of the things I was worried about, we're getting ready to do Oktoberfest next weekend,
Yes.
and we're going into the mountains north of Atlanta.
Okay.
How you might be all right.
I popped in on their webcams this morning, and both of them were down. But then they came back up, and all they got is some rain. But they are predicting the mountains to get saturated pretty good and landslides and all
When
that.
you're going?
Enough to get some snow up there.
God, I hope not.
When you're going?
No, it's happening right now.
Oh, okay.
This
When are you
storm-
going?
Next weekend, or this?
Okay.
Well, yeah, next week.
Yeah.
I'm working from Saturday day and all day Sunday.
Yeah, we'll be hoisting up big mugs of German beer.
20 ounces or
No.
25
Oh,
ounces.
shoot, 1 liters.
Oh,
Yeah.
32 ounces.
Yeah.
And you clang them together and you drink them.
Yeah, you got the bar winch that comes out with like 50 bucks in her
Yeah.
hand.
Can you imagine she can carry all them? She carries like 4 in each hand.
No, more than that, man.
More?
They do
20,
it.
25, I've seen like a unit.
25.
Yeah, buddy.
They know what they're doing. Man.
They know what they're doing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Them
they-
winches.
Yeah, they hammer it, man. They'll come out like this.
There's no experience like Oktoberfest in Germany while we were there.
No, I bet. I
Unbelievable.
bet.
Between
That's a good time.
A lot
the
of people.
food and the beer and the. No, I'm not wearing lederhosen. I'll wear a kilt before I wear lederhosen.
Lederhosen would make a fella sweat too much. That's leather.
Yeah.
Then we have to go to Mando.
Yeah. Well, or just not.
Yeah. Yeah, but then you got less likely chance to get
Yeah,
hurt
I'm not
on
gonna
the
wear.
spot. You know what?
I'm not gonna wear leather. It's too.
Instead
Down
of
here?
you're doing something else.
Down here,
in
no.
the ball.
No, I won't even do that.
Oh, that's Yogi.
Hey,
Yogi.
look at him logged in as his
Taylor Roofing and Construction Services.
trying to get some.
That's free advertisement right
It
there,
is free
man.
Yeah, man, you get free advertisement. You better start buying some sticks around here.
Yeah. I would.
Speaking of sticks,
I would highly recommend the Micallef Red if you're.
remind me
considering
when we get to the business meeting about sticks. I got a story for you from yesterday. I sold a cigar to somebody. And I might have done it wrong. I might not have done it wrong, but I did what I did, and it looked like, huh? But anyway,
I know what you mean.
I do have a story about.
10%.
yeah,
Here.
I can't tell here. Yeah, that's here.
Oh, I mean, I've got a story. Last weekend, a kid came in Saturday morning. I was here
Ideable?
pretty much by myself.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, because football, it was a slow week. It really was. So I'm by myself, and I see a car pull in over here to the eye clinic,
Right?
and I see an old beater type car pull in the parking lot. And I see the kid come out of the car. And he kind of glances over that way a little bit. I wasn't paying much attention, honestly. In hindsight, I saw everything occur. So he comes in, he goes in the humidor, he picks up a cigar. He comes up to the counter, and I looked at him, and I said, I'm going to need to see an ID card. And he pulls out his driver's license from Mississippi, and it's
The
this
long
way.
version, yeah.
It's up and down,
Up and down.
which means he's
12 to
under
6.
21.
Yes.
So I said, I looked at the date on it, and I said, can't sell to you, pal. You're not 21. He said, my birthday's in 3 days. And I said, come back in 4 days.
Right.
And I said, I can't sell them to you. Come on, man. Just, it's
It was a plan.
trying to do this thing, right? And I said, no, I'm not.
It could have been a setup,
I said, I'm not doing it.
but they do that.
Okay, so let me finish, and you'll understand. So he comes out of the shop, and I come around the counter, and I'm going to put the cigar back in the humidor, and I see him glance over towards the eye clinic area, and he shakes his head no.
How about that? It
And
was a
that car
setup.
that was over there pulled out, and he pulled out and went.
Could have been another kid, could have been an
Nah, that was a setup.
inspector.
I believe that was a setup.
We
I
got
think it was a
we
setup.
got to get you this if you don't already have it. FDA AIDS thing.
Oh, I got it.
And you hit that and it scans the ID and tells you don't have to read the dates or anything. It'll tell you how old the person is.
Well, you got the thing on the counter that tells you if you're not born before this date.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And first of all,
could
I
be,
mean,
could be a fake ID.
you got an ID card that's up
Up
and
and
down,
down.
That's a given.
under
already.
21, period. You're not, sorry.
That's one of the smart things there. That
It
when comes
is.
to license. We used to get the paper ones
Oh, yeah.
up in Northeast.
Yeah, yeah,
We
oh,
called them,
yeah.
But they were to the point where you can take, if you're really careful, erasers or whatever, and
Yeah.
you can change the dates and all that shit.
Yes, you
But
could.
I've been buying beer since I'm 15. I didn't need at least 10 pounds. Okay, where are we on the cost? Oh,
Well, it's time to rate.
All right.
there you go, Caitlin.
So,
Plug
Mav,
Bill's place to work.
Yes.
coffee.
I was very, very disappointed with the first slug, the first sip. But when it got down to about 2 inches, I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay.
7 for the coffee. I did have to hit heavy on the cream and heavy on the brown sugar.
Okay.
But I would drink it again for sure.
Okay.
But it was the first sip again was strong. I was like, whoa, that's overwhelming.
So you got
Strong.
a 7 on the coffee.
I got a 7 on the coffee. The cigar really didn't overwhelm me, didn't change. Think no big deal. I'm gonna give the cigar a 5.
Oh, wow. All right, so let me tell you
shit.
about the coffee.
I got books.
This is actually a blend of Colombian coffee washed Arabica coffee from the Meta region. I don't have any idea where
I
that
think
is.
that's like Italy. Around there.
I'm assuming it is Italian because of the way that the bag intimated that it was. LavAzza Foundation supports over 900 farming families. The
Wow.
foundation helps restore plantations, improve coffee quality and productivity, and create sustainable work conditions. The coffee has a smooth taste, which is counter to what we all got. Aromatic harmony and a rich body. So there's your richness.
Yes.
It has notes of tropical fruit, lime zest, jasmine flowers, and a sweet liqueur aftertaste. The coffee is roasted using a traditional drum method to preserve aromas and ensure a lingering flavor. I don't catch any of the
Things that you
tropical
mentioned.
fruits and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Me either.
I did get the richness.
Got that?
It's solid. It's a very hard hitting solid cigar coffee. The flavor is very bold, very bold.
Now
Yes.
I might have made it
What's your number?
too strong.
I'm gonna get
I
bones first.
might have made it a little too strong, but I like the standard 12 cup of coffee. I put in 6 of the scoops.
That's right.
Right now, it has no flavor for me. I'm not tasting it. Could be my taste buds, could be the cigar, could be whatever. Unlike now, the first hit, I'm like, whoa, what the? I'm like, holy crap. And I drank it the other day, and I told you I thought it was a strong coffee.
Yeah.
Would I drink it again? Yes. But I'd probably doctor it up a little bit more.
Like I did.
Maybe. Take a little bit of, it's a little bitter to me, got a little bit of taste. I'd give it maybe a 6.5, 7. Now the cigar, I'm not finding the cigar much, and I'd have to smoke another one. This is Micallef Red, and remember, folks, this is only our opinion. This is not shop opinion, not anything.
It's our 3 gentlemen's opinion.
Once we get the little stickers from Mikey Silvers that says Barry's pick of the week or Matt's pick of the week, whatever, would I put that by there? Not right now.
No.
What's happening?
I don't find it. Yeah, roll. Sammy said, roll it off. Don't conceal. You might
break
crack it. Yeah, so I'm comparing it to the blue and the black we have.
Okay.
I think the black is a fantastic smoke.
Okay.
The blue's good. The black's a little bit better than the blue. I put this third. I'll give this cigar maybe 7.
Wow.
So you're at both 7s.
I would smoke it again and try it again because it's like a restaurant. You have bad experience the first time, you got to go back and give it a second chance.
Sure.
You might taste something. I'll smoke without a cup of coffee next time. Maybe I'll get something completely different. But I don't get any flowers. I don't get any. I get bitterness, strongness. I would think. I mean, it was already ground, and you could probably put it in the grinder and grind it even more. I think this would make an excellent espresso.
Oh, it's strong enough and bold enough
Excellent
to be espresso. Yes.
And then your whole attitude towards the coffee changes because you know espresso is going to be strong. And
Absolutely, it's
whatever.
made to be strong.
I'm together 7 for both.
Okay.
For me.
All right. So I love the coffee because as my counterparts here know, I like it as bold as it comes.
Yes,
Give me the strongest coffee that you got. I want sweat pouring off my back
yes,
from
yes.
the caffeine.
Oh, right, Caitlin, we know that. I know that. We should be reviewing the black.
We should, yes.
And maybe we start doing,
Well,
we get a better taste. We'll get a true
you
taste.
get a true
Caitlin, stop
taste,
your
yes.
nonsense.
Yeah.
The cigar itself,
Foo, my ass. Who goes to Starbucks? You do.
I am a fan of the Micallef line.
Right?
I think we all are. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the
There's
blue.
some of them that I prefer over others, obviously. This cigar I really enjoyed with this cup of coffee. And the reason being is this is not as strong as the black label. It's probably lighter than the two, the blue or black.
I agree.
It's got a good flavor on the retro hail.
Okay.
It's not burning my nose at all.
And that's cool.
I'm going to give it an 8
Okay.
on the cigar. I liked it. I would smoke it again and again and again. It's a good cigar. Solid. Congratulations, Micallef. And
What you did the coffee?
the coffee itself, because I liked it so much, I'm going to give it an 8.75.
Okay.
As far as the pairing goes, these two, in my opinion, paired perfect.
Okay.
You've got a cigar that's not overpowering and
Okay.
it's not too light. And the coffee itself accentuated with the cigar very well. Paired very, very well.
Okay.
Now let me read you about the cigar, what the write-up on cigar is from Smokeless. Introducing Micallef Red, a cigar that embodies the vibrant spirit and craftsmanship that defines the Micallef Red. It's a well-built cigar.
Yes, it is.
The smoke well burnt. This medium bodied masterpiece is wrapped in striking Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, which provides a rich flavorful backdrop for a carefully selected Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers. Doesn't say if it's short filler or long filler. I assume it's long filler, but I can't tell without cutting one open, and I'm too cheap to cut one open.
Sure.
And
I believe it's a long film.
I believe so.
the result is a smoking experience that balances spice, earthiness, and subtle sweetness, making it a perfect companion for both new enthusiasts and seasoned aficionados alike. From the first draw, the Micallef delivers a harmonious blend of flavors with notes of cedar pepper and a hint of cocoa, leading to a smooth and satisfying finish, whether you're enjoying it quite even, blah, blah, blah. I find it, what I say, medium?
Medium. It's a
Medium?
medium.
It's, to me, it's a medium to light, not a medium to
Correct. Yeah.
I would try it again, like I said, either black cup of coffee or my foo-foo coffee.
Yeah.
Make it real foo-foo, and I might get them split. Again, I agree, you get a truer taste of cigar. Telephone on black coffee. Black coffee's better for you.
No, we're not worrying about that.
Talking about foo-foo coffee,
I would I'm going to give it a second chance.
Yeah.
Because Bones just put it in my head. But if I went with my first impression, I wouldn't smoke it again. But I'm going to, just because, to give it a second chance.
It's a mild cigar.
Yeah,
I find it
yeah.
mild.
I don't find it mild.
if you like the foo-foo coffee, my personal recommendation with this cigar would be a vanilla, possibly one with vanilla involved in it.
Okay.
Or my favorite, a hot caramel latte. But a vanilla latte would be.
I think the
That'd be-
vanilla would
enhance it?
actually be better with this
Okay.
Now,
because it's light and the vanilla has a lighter flavor.
Yes.
we got enough for, I think, maybe another pot. So I might take enough, because we use the reusable pods in the carry. I might take enough for 2 cups and drink one with black at home, and then drink, because I use the sugar-free vanilla flavor from Toronto's or whatever that is.
Yeah.
So I might try it with that too and go.
And there's Sammy and Fast Eddie.
So, would you do it again?
Would I smoke it again?
Cigar and coffee.
I try it again.
I'm going to give it one more shot,
I'm not
and then I know not to smoke it again.
Okay.
But I'm glad we smoked it, and Ed needs to smoke it before he invests in it.
Maybe. I would say it's definitely
And
one
I
worth
think
having
he
on the
smoked it
shelf.
last night.
Yeah, he might.
It's worth having on the shelf. For
Okay.
sure. I enjoyed it. I really did. It's a good solid steak.
Sammy, wait.
What do you got going on this weekend? Anything?
Well, just work. And, Sunday's my church day, and this is my haircut week. So,
Really? I thought you just got a cut last week.
no, 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Okay.
Every 2 weeks, I get my
I
hair
get
done.
my beard trimmed by
I get my
every
hair
2 weeks.
did.
Okay.
And I'm going to work.
Say what?
I'm going to work Saturday for football in the afternoon.
There's some good games. You got Alabama.
We got some good games this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, and then we got Monday, of course, here at the shop. So if you guys want to come in, we have a nice lounge. So we have a nice lounge, and there's no charge to 6 seats. You see a seat empty, you put your butt in it, and you watch football.
Yep.
Come and join us. We got 4 different beers you can drink, and we have plenty of cigars, and we have soft drinks also. So come into the shop and just don't buy a stick and walk out. Have a seat and enjoy the atmosphere.
We're at 3418 Bienville Boulevard in Ocean Springs.
In Ocean Springs, right on Highway 90.
We also got fight night this week.
We got the cage fights that usually last a little longer, so we're open a little later on Saturday night.
Yeah. All right,
So
folks.
just come and join us for the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Co Cigar and Lounge in beautiful Ocean, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Mississippi. Bones, Mort, and myself, Maverick, are wishing you a good day and a happy weekend.
And we will be following the weather again.